Now that we've covered the CI triad, let's move on to understanding the role of information security management. Information security management is the process of overseeing and coordinating all activities related to protecting an organization's information assets. It involves implementing policies, procedures, and controls to manage risks and ensure the CIA objectives are met. 1. Risk assessment and management. In today's rapidly evolving digital landscape, the identification and management of risks to information assets is critical. Imagine an organization that handles sensitive customer data. Through a thorough risk assessment, the organization identifies potential vulnerabilities, such as outdated software systems that are susceptible to cyber attacks. By recognizing these risks early, the organization can implement specific measures, such as patching the software or upgrading to a more secure system to mitigate these risks. This proactive approach ensures that the organization is not caught off guard by a potential breach and the integrity of information assets is maintained. Moving from risk management to the establishment of security policies, let's explore how a strong foundation in policies can guide an organization's security efforts. 2. Development of security policies. Establishing comprehensive security policies is akin to laying the groundwork for a secure organizational environment. For example, a company that operates in a highly regulated industry, such as healthcare, must develop policies that dictate how patient information is handled, stored, and transmitted. These policies should be clear and accessible, guiding every employee on the proper procedures to protect sensitive information. By having these policies in place, the organization not only meets regulatory requirements, but also creates a culture of security awareness that permeates every level of the business. With strong policies in place, the next step is to translate these guidelines into actionable measures through the implementation of security controls. With strong policies in place, the next step is to translate these guidelines into actionable measures through the implementation of security controls. 3. Implementation of security controls. Once security policies are established, the next critical step is to implement various controls that will protect information assets. These controls can be technical, such as firewalls and encryption, administrative, such as access control policies, or physical, such as secure access to data centers. Consider a scenario where a financial institution implements multi-factor authentication for all employees accessing sensitive financial data. By requiring additional verification steps beyond just a password, the organization significantly reduces the risk of unauthorized access, even if a password is compromised. This layered approach to security controls ensures that information is protected from multiple angles. With those controls in place, it's essential to monitor their effectiveness continuously and be prepared to respond swiftly to any incidents. 4. Monitoring and incident response. Continuous monitoring is a vital aspect of an organization's security posture. It's not enough to set up controls. You must also ensure they are functioning as intended. Imagine a scenario where an organization's security monitoring system detects unusual activity on a network, perhaps an unauthorized login attempt from an unfamiliar location. Immediate response is crucial. The organization's incident response team quickly investigates the alert, identifies it as a potential breach, and isolates the affected system to prevent further damage. This prompt action minimizes the impact of the breach and ensures that any vulnerabilities are addressed promptly. While technology plays a significant role, human factors cannot be overlooked. That's why training and awareness are equally important. 5. Training and awareness programs. Even the most sophisticated security systems can be compromised by human error. Therefore, educating employees and stakeholders on security best practices is essential. For instance, consider an organization that regularly conducts phishing simulations to educate employees on identifying fraudulent emails. Through these exercises, employees become more adept at recognizing and reporting suspicious activities, reducing the risk of falling victim to actual phishing attacks. By fostering a culture of security awareness, the organization minimizes insider threats and ensures that everyone plays a part in safeguarding information assets. As organizations strive to maintain high security standards, they must also ensure compliance with legal and regulatory requirements through regular audits. 6. Compliance and audit management. Compliance is a key aspect of information security management. Organizations must adhere to legal, regulatory, and industry standards to avoid penalties and ensure customer trust. Take, for example, a company operating in the financial sector. Regular audits and assessments are conducted to ensure that the company complies with regulations like the General Data Protection Regulation or the Payment Card Industry Data Security Standard. These audits not only identify areas where the company might be falling short, but also provide an opportunity to make necessary adjustments, thereby strengthening the organization's overall security posture. Compliance is not a one-time task, but a continuous effort, just like the ongoing process of improving security measures to counter new threats. 7. Continuous improvement. In the ever-changing landscape of cybersecurity, continuous improvement is essential. Security measures must evolve to address emerging threats and vulnerabilities. Consider a scenario where an organization regularly reviews its security protocols and discovers that its encryption standards are becoming outdated. The organization proactively updates its encryption methods to stay ahead of potential cyber threats. This commitment to continuous improvement ensures that the organization's security measures remain robust and capable of protecting information assets against the latest risks. Finally, integrating security into the broader business strategy ensures that security efforts align with the organization's goals. 8. Strategic planning and integration. Security should not be viewed as a hindrance to business operations, but as an enabler of business goals. Strategic planning ensures that security initiatives align with the organization's overall strategy. In summary, this module has introduced you to the fundamentals of information security. We've defined information security, explored its importance in the modern world, and delved into the key objectives of the CIA triad: confidentiality, integrity, and availability. We also discussed the critical role of information security management in protecting information assets and ensuring business continuity. As we conclude this module, I encourage you to reflect on the importance of information security in your personal and professional life. The knowledge you've gained here is the foundation for more advanced topics that we'll cover in the upcoming modules. Thank you for your attention and dedication to learning. I look forward to guiding you through the next module, where we'll dive deeper into the various threats and vulnerabilities in information security. Until then, stay secure and keep learning.